How are you
Feeling better. Feeling better.
is it a little frustration, like kind of it's like, man, I need this in the preseason, then all of a sudden I'm starting to get my rhythm back, and then here we go again.
Yeah. I mean, it is. It's super frustrating, especially, of course, how the season's going, and then to have a reoccurring injury. It's super frustrating. But I'm always positive about stuff, optimistic about stuff. It was a setback, but I've been getting stronger, been working on everything I need to work on to kind of get back into the mix. At a good place of progression, and hopefully be back to the guys very shortly.
Do you have a target to return, a target date?
Yeah, hopefully within the next week. That's kind of been the mindset that I've had. Haven't obviously we haven't quite cleared it, but that's the mindset that I'm targeting. The way the knee's been feeling and the workout's been going. Hopefully within the week I'll be ready to go.
Has there been anything different you've had to do this time as far as treatment to try to make sure that it's good to prevent something like that from happening again?
No, I mean it was just again a freak incident where someone's Bane stuck his knee out, which caused my knee not able to, come back, and just freak accident. So it wasn't anything from my body wasn't ready or, none of that nature. It was just kind of just a freak, accident where two knees came together and my knee didn't have anywhere to go but backwards. So, we're working through that, kind of doing the same progression that I did when it happened the first time. And, we'll see. Maybe wearing a little protection. I don't know. You guys see me in a brace working out. Trying to flirt around with that to give it a little extra protection. So we'll see.
What does that brace feel like? Just how
It's not great. It's not great. But, at this point, do whatever it takes to kind of return to the guys and give that knee some sort of protection.
Sorry about that. I guess how difficult has it been for you to balance, and what the record is, and see what the season is turning into versus protecting yourself and not maybe going out there and making a problem even worse?
Yeah. I mean, just listening to my body. This isn't a situation where I don't feel safe returning. I've checked a lot of boxes. Obviously, it's in a good place. Again, I'm just still trying to check off more boxes. I'll do more tomorrow. Day off, then more that following day. And so it's a ramp up, and hopefully, at that point, it's pretty safe in my mind that I'm ready to return. But it's not a situation. This injury isn't a situation where I feel like I'm jeopardizing my career or my safety. It's kind of just I've done the work. The knees calmed down, and so let's put it in action.
What are you seeing, like, I guess, from the sidelines, and maybe it has improved the work you guys have turned this thing around?
Yeah, I mean, just our effort and energy. I think that's one thing that we can control. Obviously, with big fella out, myself, Tyrese just joining back, getting his rhythm. I mean, obviously, we're a little limited, but I think what we can control is just our effort, our energy, and just doing things a little harder. But we'll change this. We'll change this around. I'm 100%, betting down on that we'll change this. It's on us. We got to control what we can.
What gives you the confidence that y'all can turn it around?
I mean, this locker room hasn't, we haven't kind of pulled away from one another. We've all kind of looked in the mirror and kind of faced what we're up against, and no one said that this is over. No one is doubting that we can make a push. Obviously our margin for error is slim, and we're going to need every game that we can get at this point. But we're optimistic about it. No one in that locker room is giving up on this season.
you're used to obviously when defenses heating on you. Jared already is getting a taste of that with the way he's been playing. Just what have you seen from Florida as far as that defenses are
Yeah, well, this is the welcome to the NBA now, where you know, there's an actual scouting report on you, and now you have to become a basketball player, figuring out how to still be aggressive and be yourself while teams know what you're doing and what your strengths are and what your weaknesses are. But he's a savvy kid. He's he's a warrior, you know, and he don't back down from nothing. So he'll figure it out. I think as, you know, veterans and what I've been in his corner about is just being aggressive, being himself. Because to be honest, we need him, and we need his aggression. And so, you know, just keep doing what you're doing. You know, it's working. Obviously, there's teams are going to make adjustments, so now you have to adjust. But this game has always been a puzzle. You just got to keep figuring it out.
Obviously, the big thing for you guys is still kind of trying to build chemistry and things like that. I guess like how tough has it really been to because you've been sidelined, Joe's been sidelined. Just how hard really has it been to get everybody on the same page throughout the year?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. I mean, I saw something that we've played, I think, 6 or 7 minutes together. And, you know, we're 16 games in. You know, it's challenging, especially for, you know, you look at the guys that came here for that reason of playing alongside myself, Joel, and Tyrese. And we're asking them to do a lot in the absence of us. So it's tough. It's tough for me to watch that. And, you know, guys are, you know, putting everything on the line. You know, some of them were getting banged up. You know, so that's the challenging part from a personal point, from myself looking and watching that. And so that's what I'm working hard, extremely hard, to try to come back for us, to help these guys out. But it is challenging. All of this has been challenging. It's been frustrating. But, I mean, that's life. You know, you got to continue to keep going and, you know, just I live by that. Just, you know, one foot in front of the other and keep going.
Thanks, Paul.
Appreciate it.